This is M. Babu, SDC College, Kolar. This is my second volume on topic total income. Total income of the subject income tax rates for BCom students. So yesterday we done two problems regarding total income as well as tax liability. Today also we'll do some problem, 14 marks problem as well as 6 marks problem for total income as well as tax liability. So before going to solve tax liability as well as total income, first once again I recall how to calculate total income as well as tax liability. So total income, how to calculate total income? So the aggregate of all the 5 X sources earned by the assessee during the previous year should be taken. So we have the first one income from salaries, second one income from house property, third one profit and gain from business or profession, fourth one income from capital gain, and last one income from other sources. All the 5 X should be added. We'll get gross total income, GTI. From GTI, less deduction under section 80C to 80U. So after deducting from GTI, you get total income. So if the net income exceeds less than 1 lakh, below excess 1,50,000, we should calculate the tax rebate. So less tax rebate 10% on that term. If is there less than 1,50,000, so you will get total income. So this total income calculation ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದು format. Next one, how to calculate tax liability. So tax liability based on the slab rates. So up to 2,50,000 for individuals. Up to 2,50,000 no tax. More than 2,50,000, less than 5 lakh, 5% on the excess. And second slab 5 lakh, more than 5 lakh, below 10 lakhs. 20% on that amount, excess amount, and last slab more than 10 lakhs, 30% on the excess amount. So these are the slab rates for the individual. It may be male or female. So for senior citizen as well as super senior citizen, the slab rates will be changes. So this is the format to calculate tax liability as well as total income. Now we'll do some problem based on total income and tax liability. So during 2014 question paper, the question is asked like this for 14 marks. I read out. From the following information of Sri K.N. Das, resident, compute total income and tax liability for the assessment year 2018 and 19. So they asked to find out total income as well as tax liability. Who is assessee here? Sri K.N. Das. He is the ordinary resident for the assessment year 2018 and 19. So first one, income from business computed. They are calculated. Income from business 3,25,000. Income from salaries 8,75,000. Rent from house property in bracket municipal tax 1,200. So total 1,20,000. Income from royalties 25,000. Life insurance premium paid 75,000. Contribution to PPF Public Provident Fund 15,000. Donation to Prime Minister Relief Fund 25,000. Medical insurance premium paid on SL 14,000. Interest on education loan of his daughter 13,500. So these are the information given. Based on these information, they asked to find out total income as well as tax liability. Question paper 2014. So solution for this. First they asked to find out total income as well as tax liability. Other than first, we should find total income. So computation of total income. Computation of total income of Mr. S.N. Das. So these are the columns to be written. Particulars to amount column, inner as well as outer column, inner as well as outer column. Therefore, for calculation total income, first we should take the first head, income from salaries. If it is not computed, we should calculate. If it is computed, directly we can do. We can write here. So, avare compute madidare income from salary. So, income from salary is how much given? 8,75,000. 8,75,000 computed income. So computed calculate ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So computed income from salary is 8,75,000. Second head, income. Income from house property, HP. Income from house property. So we should calculate because municipal tax is given. So municipal tax is given, amount also is given. Therefore GAV. Sorry, GAV. So GAV how much? So GAV they are given 1,20,000. 1,20,000 less municipal tax. Less municipal tax paid by the owner 1,200. 1,200. Therefore 1,18,000. 1,18,000 net annual value NAV. Net annual value 1,18,000. From this deduction under section 24. Deduction under section 24. So first deduction, compulsory deduction, standard deduction at the rate of 30% on NAV. 30% on NAV. Therefore, how much 30% on NAV? 35,000. 35,400. So 30% on NAV. 1,18,000 into 30% will get 35,400. Second one, interest on borrowed capital. If it is given, we should take. So if any kotila, therefore nil. Therefore, how much deduction? 35,400. So 1,18,000 minus 35,400. Answer 82,600. So outer column 82,600. Therefore, income from salary is 8,75,000. Income from house property. 82,600. So next step. Third head, profit and gains. Profit and gains from business. If it is given, we should take. So kotila, so nil. Next one. Fourth one, income from capital gains. So two types of capital gains are there, short-term capital gains and long-term capital gains. Yavadu better ee problem alli, therefore nil. Next one, fifth one, income from other sources. Income from other sources. Only one is given. So yavadu kottidare? Income from royalties. Kottidare. So how much income from royalties? 22,000. So 22,000. Income from other sources 22,000. Therefore total of this 8,75,000, 82,600, 22,000. So we get 13,04,600. 13,04,600. So what is this? Gross total income, GTI. Gross total income 13,04,600. From this, less deductions under section 80C. 80C to 80U. So one of the deductions deductions. So first one, as per the question, first deduction under section 80C. So under section 80C, say a person who is invested money in LIC or any repeated invested, we should take. Therefore, LIC premium. Yes, he has invested LIC premium. How much? 75,000. And also contributed towards public provident fund. It comes under section 80C. So yes, 15,000. Therefore, total 75 plus 15, 90,000. So under section 80C, 90,000. Under section 80C, 90,000. Next one, under section 80D. See, medical insurance premium. So contribution towards medical insurance premium. Medical insurance premium. So medical insurance premium, how much is computed? See, as per this, 14,000 incurred, insurance paid 14,000, or maximum for the individual, maximum of an assessee 25,000. So 14,000 or 25,000, whichever is less, Therefore 14,000. So under section 80D, 14,000 deduction applicable. Next one, under section 80G. So under section 80G, any donations contributed, One the donations contributed towards Prime Minister Relief Fund. So 100% applicable, no limit, 100% deduction. Therefore, total amount we should take 25,000. So 80G, 25,000. And last one, under section 80E. So under section 80E, see, any interest paid for the education loan taken for his or wife or children, so we can claim deduction under section 80E. So only there for the daughter's sake, E taken loan, for that loan he is paying interest. For that he is paying interest 13,500. So under section 80E, 13,500. Therefore total deduction applicable, some 90,000, 14,000, 25,000 and 13,500. 1,42,500. So total deduction. So from the deduction, see, from GTI, how much total GTI? 13,04,600 minus 1,42,500. We get 11,62,100. So this is known as total income. After calculate total income, next one, second one, calculation or computation of tax liability. Now, how to calculate tax liability? So before this, I'll explain how to calculate tax liability for an individual. So if he is below 65 years, ordinary, more than 65 senior citizen, more than 85 super senior citizen. Therefore, first, so the same columns, particulars, two amount columns, inner as well as outer column. Therefore, first one, up to 2,50,000, exemption nil. 2,50,000, exemption nil. Next, second slab, more than 2,50,000, less than 5 lakhs. More than 2,50,000, less than 5 lakh, 5%. So 2,50,000 baratte. So idhar mele 5%. You will get 12,500. Next, second slab, more than 5 lakhs, less than 10 lakhs. More than 5 lakhs, less than 10 lakhs, 20%. 20% for the balance amount. So yesterday the total income number 11,62,100. 11,62,100. So then the 5 lakhs fully baratte. 5 lakhs excess adar mele. So 5 lakhs are there. 1 lakh means 5 lakhs into 20%, 1 lakh. And last slab, more than 10 lakhs. More than 10 lakhs, how much? 30% of the balance amount. 30% of the balance amount. For 10 lakhs, I thought, inner balance is 11,62,000 only. 1,62,100. So, idhar mele 30%. On this, 30%. So, you get 1 lakh. See, last slab, more than 10 lakhs. So how much excess on 11,62,100 only? 1,62,100. 1,62,100 into 30%. 48,630. Therefore, total of this, 1,61,130. 1,61,130. So tax. Next for this ad, education says 3%, total 3%, 2% for primary, 1% for higher secondary. Therefore, 3% on 3% education says 3% education says. So 3%. So how much it get? See on this 1,61,130 into 3%. Into 3%. So you get 4,834. Therefore, total tax payable 1,65,963 or 1,65,060. So this is the total tax payable of Mr. Das for the year 2018 and 19. So next question. So in the year 2019, so last year 2019, for 2 marks they asked. See, question is like this. State the provision under section. 80 GGA. 80 GGA. So 80 GGA is nothing but, see, deduction under section 80 GGA means any contribution made by the assessee during the previous year towards scientific research as well as rural development, he can claim deduction under section 80 GGA. Assessee can claim deduction under section 80 GGA contribution made towards scientific research as well as rural development. So this is the answer for this. Next, for 6 marks, 2019 question paper for 6 marks. They'll ask like this. See, question is like this. Mr. X, a resident in India, aged about 45 years, submits the following details for the assessment year 2018 and 19. So first one, income from salaries computed 2,80,000. Second one, income from house property computed 90,000. And third one, life insurance premium paid 30,000. So compute is tax liability for the assessment year 2018 and 19. So ee problem alli computed salaries kottidare, computed house property kottidare mattu life insurance premium paid value kottidare. So based on this, they asked to find out tax liability. To find out tax liability, first we should know total income. Without knowing total income, we cannot calculate tax liability. So now we calculate total income as well as tax liability of assessee X during the previous year 2018 and 19. Solution for the above said question. For the year 2019, 6 marks problem. They asked to find out tax liability. So before going to calculate tax liability, first we should compute total income. Therefore, first computation of total income of Mr. X. Particulars to amount columns. So first, take all the 5 sources of it. Income from salary. So computed income from salary, they are given 2,80,000. Second one, income from income from house property, HP. Yes, they are given 90,000. Third one, profit and gain from business or income from business, nil. Fourth one, income from capital gains, nil. Fifth one, income from other sources, nil. Therefore, total of this 3,70,000 gross total income. 3,70,000 gross total income. From gross total income, less deductions. Deduction under section 80C to 80U. So only one deduction. So under section 80C matra. Any contribution made towards life insurance premium. How much? Contribution towards life insurance premium 30,000. Therefore, 3,70,000 minus 30, 3,40,000. 3,40,000 total income. So total income 3,40,000. On this total income, we should calculate tax liability. So second one, computation or calculation of tax liability. Tax liability. So already you know the slab rates. So up to 2,50,000 exemption. More than 2,50,000. More than 2,50,000. Less than 5 lakh. Less than 5 lakh. 5% on this. So total income how much? 3,40,000. So 3,40,000 up to 2,50,000 no tax. So excess. So excess yesterday 3,40,000 minus 2,50,000 exemption. So the excess amount 90,000. So for this 90,000 5%. For this 90,000 5%. Therefore 4,500. So 4,500 tax. For this tax and education cess. Education cess 3% on the tax payable 4,500. So 135. Therefore total tax payable 4,635. 4,635 is the tax liability or total tax payable by Mr. Assassi, Mr. X during the year 2017 and 18. 2019 question paper for 14 marks. To calculate total income as well as tax liability. So question is like this. Say Mr. X submit the following information. Mr. X submits the following information. First one, income from salaries computed 10,50,000. Income from house property computed 2,50,000. Interest on bank fixed deposit 45,000 net amount is given. Winning from horse race 70,000 net amount is given. Life insurance premium paid 70,000. Contribution towards PPF 30,000. Rent paid towards residential house 12,000 per month. 12,000 per month. He doesn't own any residential house. For that house he is paying 12,000 per month. Next one, medical insurance premium paid by crossed check 35,000. 35,000 policy is taken for his father. Who is a senior citizen. Mr. A is a physical handicapped person with severe disability. Compute is total income for the assessment year 2018 and 19. So in this problem, salaries as well as house property computed is given. No business profit is given. No capital gain is given. But other sources given. So other sources ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 80 C to 80 U ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ. Question paper 2019. For this question 14 marks solution. Answer for that. First we should find out. First we should calculate total income. After calculating total income, second one tax liability we are going to calculate. ಅದರಿಂದ ಮೊದಲನೇದು total income ಅನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡೋಣ. Therefore first one compute total income. Compute total income of Mr. A during the previous year 2018 and 19. So this is the columns. These are the columns to be written. So three columns. First column particulars. Second column inner as well as outer columns. Three columns. Now how to calculate total income? Already I explained how to calculate total income. First we should take income from salaries. So income from salaries. So if it is not computed, we should calculate. If it is computed, take directly 10,50,000. Computed directly. Second one, income from house property. Income from house property. It is also computed. 7,50,000 calculated. They are given. Take directly. Next one, income from business. Income from business not given, nil. Fourth one, from capital gains. Income from capital gains, nil. Next one, income from other sources. Income from other sources. We should calculate income from other sources. So, how many items have been given here? 2 items. First one, interest on bank deposit. So, if it is given gross, if it is given the interest, we should gross it. We should take the net amount. Therefore, the net amount, how much it is given? 45,000. Next one, winning from lottery. Winning from lottery, it is also given net item 70,000. So 70,000. Therefore, 45 plus 70. So how much? 1,15,000. 1,15,000. So income from other sources 1,15,000. Therefore, all the X we are calculated. Income from salaries, income from house property, income from business, income from capital gains, and income from other sources. The aggregate of all this is called as total income. So total income, how much total income? 14,15,000. Gross total income 14,15,000. 14,50,000. So on this, next one, deductions. So deductions under section 80C to 80U. So we should make the deductions. Yes, deductions given. So first deduction under section 80C. Any contribution made towards LIC premium. LIC premium on PPF. LIC premium and PPF both given. 70,000 LIC premium, 30,000 PPF. So altogether 1 lakh. So 1 lakh or maximum like 1,50,000, whichever is less. So 1 lakh is the less. So outer column 1 lakh deduction under section 80C. Next one under section 80D. Under section 80D, medical insurance. Medical insurance premium paid. So how much for senior citizen? For his father they paid 30,000 and they are paid 35,000, whichever is less. See, 30,000 maximum limit, they are paid 35,000, whichever is less. Which is less here? 30,000. So 30,000 deduction under section 80D. Next one under section 80GG. So important calculation under section 80GG. Any rent paid for the tenant, if he is not having own resident, then we should claim the deduction under section 80GG. How to claim 80GG? Rent paid towards the assessee. So 15,000 for 12 months. For 12 months, how much 12 months? 15,000 means? Sorry, 12,000. 12,000 into 12. 2,40,000. 2,40,000. So 10% adjusted gross total income. 10% adjusted gross total income. So we get 1,25,000. So whichever is less, 1,25,000. So let's deduction 80GG. 1,25,000. 1,25,000. Therefore, these are the deductions. So total 0, 0, 0, 5, 2, 5. 5,25,000. 5,25,000 on 14,15,000. 5,25,000. So balance amount 8,90,000. So 8,90,000 is said to be as total income. So total income 8,90,000. On this 8,90,000, he should pay tax liability. So tax liability. Next, how to calculate tax liability? Tax actually paid to the authority. So total income 8,90,000. Total income 8,90,000. On 8,90,000, how much actually tax payable? So tax liability. Therefore, computation of tax liability of Mr. A during previous year 2018 and 19. 18 and 19. So these are the columns. Same columns. 3 columns. Particulars. 2 amount column. So first, as per the slab rates, up to 2,50,000. Up to 2,50,000 exemption. 2,50,000 exemption. Next, second step, more than 2,50,000, less than 5 lakh. More than 2,50,000, less than 5 lakh. Therefore, 2,50,000 into 5%. 12,500. 12,500. So 5 lakhs gone. Next one, more than 5 lakhs, less than 10 lakhs. More than 5 lakhs, less than 10 lakhs. Therefore, how much balance? 3,90,000. 3,90,000 into 20%. 3,90,000 into 20%. 3,90,000 into 25,000, 78,000. 78,000. Total of this 005 to 10. 8, 9. So 90,500. 90,500 and for this add 3%. 3% on 90,500. 3% on 90,500. See, add 3% on education cess. Compulsory tax payable of payable for the tax amount what you have paid on the 3%. 2% for primary, 1% for higher secondary. So 90,500 into 3%, 905. 905. Therefore, total of this 90,500. 91,405. 91,405. So total tax payable. Total tax payable 91,405. If an assessee is having 8,90,000 income, for that income he should pay 91,405 tax for the authority. So no rebate because we are not getting any rebate. If we have more than 1,50,000 tax amount, 1,50,000, for that only they get rebate 10%. In ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ total 91,405 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Therefore no rebate. Thank you.